We're speaking with Harv Demand today. He is current intermediate HIMAC champion with this aircraft, and he's a hot rod pilot from the West Coast. How long have you been flying now?
I've been flying for about 5 years now.
5 years. So he's come quite a ways in 5 years. Tell us a little more about the aircraft.
I got this about 3 years ago when I just started flying IMAC. My dad helped me chip in and get it. I got it. It was already built from a fellow pilot. And it's done good for me ever since. It's got DA150 for power, MTW 110 cans, JR 8711 servos everywhere, and Fromco batteries for battery system power. All right.
You like to fly?
I've done a little bit of helicopters. I like to get into some scale stuff a little bit, but I kind of stepped into pattern this year, so I might be flying a little bit of pattern next year.
So what is your actual favorite?
I like to do freestyle and IMAC flying. It's just something I'm really concentrating on right now.
How many events have you actually attended this year?
This year I've gone to about 6 now. Six
And they
events.
range from Oregon to...
Well, from all the events I've gone all the way down as far as Oregon, Molalla, Oregon, and as far east as Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
So generally West Coast. Have you been much back east past
No,
the
I
Rockies?
haven't. I'd like to one day, but not yet.
So what's the next big event you'll be attending?
I'm going to try and go down to Richland, Washington. There's the last IMAC contest of the year. It's the regionals. I'm trying to take home the advanced trophy this year.
And these are all American events. Do you have to be, like we have MAC in Canada, do you have to be a member of the United States?
As far as I know, no. MAC and AMA are kind of working together a little bit.
MAC license, you're pretty much good to go down the States?
Yeah, for sure.
How much time do you put in per week to do
Well, this past year, since we lost our other field, I haven't got much practice in. But if I was flying on a normal basis, it'd be 4 or 5 times a week.
this? So that's what it takes to become a champion for all you kids out there looking to get into flying and be a hot rod like Harv here. You need to put at least 3-4 days a week in there practicing, and you can be this good too.
To become a full licensed AME is going to be about 2 years, plus about 4 years of apprenticeship.
Okay, and an AME is?
Aircraft maintenance engineer, so that you're the head engineer for whatever you're doing. So I'm into the maintenance, so that's all the hydraulics, turbines, all the engine components.
And this is going to be on the passenger aircraft, or they'll probably start you off in?
Either helicopters or passenger aircraft, some smaller prop planes like the Cessnas and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, that'd be very interesting.
I'm pretty excited for that. But.
We'd like to thank Harv Demand for showing us all of his 3D maneuvers today. It was an awesome stunt show. Great pilot. Thanks for watching.
Well, that's it, folks, for this week's episode of RCTV. On next week's episode, we're going to be heading out to London to see some kids and their dads take on the adults in some Northern Mats boat racing. And also, Billy Bishop Goes to War. Make sure you check out this one. There's some history in RC as well. Also, Richmond BC Drift Racing and Eliminator RC has a great jump off. We'll see you next week, folks. Take care.
RCTV, your radio-controlled authority, has been brought to you in part by Eliminator RC, your one-stop hobby shop. RC Pit Stop, bringing the best of RC to BC. And John's Hobbies, Toronto's local hobby store.